All right. Great day, powerful people. This is Ro-Lunda Jackson, the Empowerment Advocate, coming to you with Wise Wednesday Empowerment Moment, episode 11. Episode 11. As you can see, the topic for today is financial freedom. What is it, and how can it empower you? All right. Give me just a moment to share this to my timeline. Okay. All right. All right. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Yeah. So if you hop on here, go ahead and drop in the chat where you're from. Let me know who's on. We're going to be chatting here. I need to pull up something real quick. Give me just a moment. We're going to get started. Probably won't be before you long today. However, you never know. That could change. Hope everyone's Memorial Day was fun and exciting and safe and cool, because it was hot, y'all. It was really hot, at least where I am. It was hot. So, financial freedom. Good morning. Thanks for peeking in. Financial freedom. What is it, and how can it empower you? I believe that's what the topic is. Yeah. All right. So, here we go. Yeah, what is it, and how it can empower you? How it can empower you. So, let's jump right in. Hey, if you're hopping on, let me know where you are, where you're located, and things like that, so we can give a shout out to you. So, episode 11, financial freedom. What is it, and how it can empower you? I think my camera is a little fuzzy. My lens. Y'all bear with me just a brief moment, and let me clear that up. I'm still here. Much better. much better. I was looking a little cloudy there. All right. Here we go. Financial freedom. What is your definition of financial freedom? That's the question. What is your definition of financial freedom? Is it having enough money to pay your bills every month? Is it having more than that, so you can do a little extracurricular activities? Is it being able to buy what you want when you want? Is it being able to give generously? What is it? What is financial freedom to you? Is it having enough money to where you have a peace of mind, where you can sleep peacefully at night? What is your definition of financial freedom? What is it? What is it? And the answer could be anything, dependent on who's answering the question. Who's answering the question? It can start off as being one thing. However, it can grow to be and mean something else. So if you really think about financial freedom, what are some things that you want to accomplish in life that you have yet to accomplish right now because of lack of funds? What are your dreams that you've had for however long that you had that has yet to come to fruition because of lack of funds? So whatever dream you have, whatever goal you have, whatever aspiration you have, whatever desire you have, it's going to require you to have some capital, if you will. It's going to require you to have some funds. Even in ministry, when you're getting ready to build and expand, you need capital. So it's not about being money hungry. It's not about being stingy or hoarding money. It's having it available so that you can accomplish those things that you truly want to accomplish. At the end of the day, the light bill has to be paid. Yes or yes? Yes. I say yes. So financial freedom. What I'm going to go through first, let me say this. Let me back up. This show is sponsored by Handle Your Business Empowerment Enterprises and the Project Infinity 5000, where we are looking to build a network of 5,000 plus business partners with the mission of empowering 250,000 plus families across the U.S. to build their financial legacies, all while building our own personal financial economies as well. So if that is something that moves you, interests you, that you want more information on, feel free to inbox me or shoot me a text at 210-672-7500. And I emphasize, send me a text first before you call me, 210-672-7500. All right, so now let us move on into financial freedom. Well, the one thing that needs to happen in order to know what your level of financial freedom is, you have to have a plan. Would you agree? I believe so. So therefore, what a lot of folks would know as possibly a financial needs analysis, if you will, I call it a financial freedom analysis. A financial freedom analysis. And so you sit down and you write out this plan. You figure out what your goals are. And just to give you an example, I'm going to go through a tool that I have access to that can give you a blueprint as to what your financial goals are, where you want to be. When you can determine when you want to get there and what you want to have when you get there. And so in essence, you need a roadmap or you need a blueprint. In other words, a plan. Okay. So you need to figure out what your financial goals are. Are they to increase your income? Are they to reduce your taxes? Do you want to buy a new home? Do you want to make a major purchase? For example, a car or foreign furniture or a boat, motorcycle, or recreational vehicle, if you will, a major purchase. Is one of your financial goals to pay off all your debt, including your mortgage, or to pay off all your debt excluding your mortgage? Save for college education if you have young children. Build your retirement assets, and whatever else you want to add to that list. So you need to determine what your top financial goals are. However many there are for you is however many that you list. Okay. So then once you pinpoint what your financial goals are, then what you want to do is you want to determine what your retirement freedom goal is. Now be mindful, retirement is not an age. Society and normal thinking and the status quo says retirement is 65. or you can start drawing retirement at 59 and a half, and you must the longest you can go without drawing your retirement is 70 and a half, or whatever the numbers are, whatever the ages are, according to okay, whatever according to what Social Security Administration says, or what the government says, or whatever the case may be. But retirement is essentially an age. So if you had all the necessary cash flow to be able to retire at the age of 40, 35, about 30. I know somebody, a personal mentor of mine, one of my business mentors, who retired at the age of 22. 22 people, 22. Okay? So retirement is not an age. It's an income. And retirement doesn't necessarily mean that you stop working and you never do any more work, or you never do any type of activities or nothing. Retirement is essentially, it correlates with a job. So if you're on a job and you want to get off your job, or you want to retire yourself from your job early, it's not an age, it's an income. All right. So retirement freedom goal. Question: what is the least amount of monthly income you desire at retirement? Figure that out. Is it $2,000, $3,000, $4,500, $2,500, whatever that goal is? $5,000, $6,000, $10,000, $20,000. What is the least amount of monthly income you desire at retirement? Okay. Then determine what year you want to retire. In essence, I'm sort of giving you a blueprint of your financial freedom analysis. Okay. So what is the year? What year at the latest do you plan to retire? Do you want to retire? Do you desire to retire? So it's now 2018. So do you want to retire in 10 years? You want to retire in 5 years? You want to retire in 15 years? You want to retire in 8 years? Whatever your number is, that's your number. Okay. Then how much of your monthly retirement income do you expect to receive from Social Security and company paid pension plans? First off, because there are two objectives that everyone has. The first objective is to establish your current lifestyle right now. And the second objective is to establish your future lifestyle. And so I'm looking out the window. Somebody just stopped that I don't recognize. Nevertheless, and then we know that those two objectives, your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle, they must be taken care of with your current income, your current cash flow. Now check this out. If your current income or cash flow is not sufficient enough to maintain you comfortably or above and beyond right now in your current lifestyle, then where is the room to start establishing your future lifestyle? Think about that. So no longer do these two entities work. Are they sufficient enough? Especially if you're in my age range. Okay, 46. I'm 46. So if your age range is around the same range as mine, there's no way that we can solely depend on Social Security. Right now, my mother is on Social Security, and it really isn't sufficient. It is not sufficient. And so if it's that now for her, and she's almost 70, then I know it's not going to be much for me. And then it depends on how long you worked during your working years. So Social Security, don't depend on it. Company pension plans, people are not staying on jobs long enough to even get a sufficient pension. That's even if the company offers it. A lot of companies have done away with company paid pension plans. Not working. So we really can't depend on those two entities. So the two objectives, your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle, they both need to be established with your current income. Okay. So this third question, how much of your monthly retirement income do you expect to receive from Social Security and company paid pension plans? Whatever that number is, if there is a number or a value, then you put that in. All right. What is the approximate value of your investment portfolio now? Do you have an investment portfolio currently? And so what's the value of that? So these are questions you need to ask yourself that you need to be taken into account when you are looking for your financial freedom goal and putting together your financial freedom plan and or blueprint, if you will. Okay, so how much money do you currently invest monthly in long-term savings? Are you saving long-term? Are you contributing to your 401k, your 403b, your 457 plan, your IRA, your Roth IRA, your SEP IRA, whatever it is, your mutual fund, your stock, your bond portfolio, whatever it is, your real estate portfolio, what are you investing long-term in that towards this goal? Think about that. How much additional money monthly can you invest into long-term savings? So if you can add a little bit more, what is that number? What is that number? If you are not able to add to that, then think about it. So that means what? You need a little bit more cash flow. You need some more cash flow. I didn't say you need another job. I said you need more cash flow. Okay? Now, how much money do you have set aside for emergencies? Emergencies. First, you must define what an emergency is. An emergency is not, I need to go get a new set of furniture. That's not what an emergency is. An emergency is possibly you're riding down the road, you have a blowout. You just bought brand new tires. Now, mind you, brand new tires do blow out. It does happen. They can be the top of the line. It does happen. That can be a slight emergency. That's just an example. Okay? Something that you have no control over. That's what an emergency is. An event or a situation that arises that you don't have control over. However, you need to take care of it though. You need to handle it. Okay? So that's an emergency. How much do you have set aside for that? $50, $100, $200, $300? The standard, the recommended amount for an emergency fund to have set aside is at least 6 months of living expenses. 6 months of living expenses. So think about that. Whatever it takes to run your household and to live for 30 days, that's how much you need to have set aside times 6 for an emergency fund. So in the event, Lord forbid, that your job goes bankrupt, or they decide that they no longer want your services, or they decide that you're not a value to the company anymore and they let you go or downsize you, right size you, cross size you, whatever they want to call it. Are you prepared for that? Would you be prepared for that? And it don't have to be any fault of yours. They can just feel like new management can come in. That always happens. They seem to purge and prune when new management takes over a company, or new owners take over a company. They tend to purge and prune, and they cut where they can. And so they'll take out a whole department, they'll take out a position, they'll take out a level, and you could be in that number, possibly, realistically. So think realistically. Don't think nobody's job is totally secure. Okay, so emergency fund, is important to have that. Do you feel you currently have a plan in place to accomplish your retirement goal in your desired time frame? If your answer is no, then something different needs to happen. Something different needs to happen than what you're doing now. Okay. I have something different that you can look at if you're looking for something different. If you know the plan that I have right now is not going to do it, one hiccup and I am knocked out of place. We don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to see that for anyone. So prepare. Prepare for rain. You never know when it's coming. Prepare for rain. And I don't mean that literally. I mean that figuratively. Okay? So prepare for rain. You never know. Life will happen. It will happen. All right? Let me move right along. Coming up on my time. All right? So debt elimination. Debt elimination. What debts do you have right now? You need to list them. Excuse me. You need to list them. List the creditor, list the balance owed, and list your minimum payment that you're paying, or whatever your payment is. List that payment and put it down. This blueprint, this financial freedom analysis, it will help you determine where you can find cash flow, how to where to place that cash flow to help expedite your plan and get you closer to your goal, and how to minimize your expenses as well. So list all of your creditors, the balance owed, and what your payments are. And so debt is whatever is attached to a bank or a finance company. So your water bill would not go here. Your utility bill would not go here. Let's see, your cable bill would not go here. Your cell phone bill would not go here. Those are monthly expenses. Expenses that come every 30 days, no matter what, they do not go on the debt list. They will go on the expenses list. Okay? So you need to list all of your debt, every creditor, the balance owed, and your minimum and your monthly payment. And then your recurring monthly expenses, those bills that come every 28 to 30 days, every month, every 28 to 30 days, every 28 to 30 days, every 28 to 30 days. So your water, your utilities, your cell phone, your cable, your auto insurance, your life insurance, whatever else that comes every 30 days, expenses, business expenses, if you will. Membership, subscriptions, and things like some things that you will never, ever pay off. Okay. Eating out. You're not going to stop eating, are you? Okay. So that goes on your expenses list. And so from that perspective, it is how much are you spending on eating out? Okay. And then you determine what that amount is and how you can reduce it. Do you need all those channels? Are you really watching all of them channels? Do you really need to eat out every day for lunch and dinner? Do you really need to do that? You will save a whole lot more buying groceries, preparing meal for a week at a time. You will save a lot of money, possibly hundreds. So think about that. All right, minimizing your expenses. So now we're going to move to, I'm going to finish this no matter what time it is. So now that we have established your goals, how much you want to retire on, when you want to retire, how much you have in savings, how much you have in your long-term investment account, how much you can add to your long-term savings, how much you have in an emergency fund, what your debts are, what your expenses are, and what you have minimized them to. Now we can move to phase 2. Now we can determine where your shortfall is. Okay, where your shortfall is. So for you put in your retirement freedom dollar amount. So let's say, for instance, this is an example. For instance, your dollar amount for retirement freedom is $6,000 a month. Your projected monthly dollar amount that will be provided by pension and Social Security, let's just say, is $1,000 a month. That's what you will get. once you reach that age, that retirement age, okay? Then your projected net dollar amount needed to reach your desired income. So the difference between 6,000 and 1,000 is what? 5,000, okay? So if you were to invest your money, let's say it's at a rate of return of 12%. I know that may seem high, but it's not unreasonable. It is not unattainable. It is very attainable. Very, very, very attainable. If you don't know how, reach out to me with Project Infinity 5000, Financial Education. We will show you how you can get 12% on your money. Not tell you what to put it into, but we can show you how to find 12%. Okay? So at 12%, you need to have $500,000 to return to you the difference that you need. Okay? So the projected value of your assets that you had before, let's say it was $15,000 you already had in 401k at your job. Okay? So at 12%, it's growing at 12%. So it will grow by your retirement year of 2028 to $49,505.80. Okay? So the difference now that you need is $450,000 plus dollars. About $450,500 approximately. Okay? So the monthly amount needed for that investment is going to be just under $2,000. So you're wondering, how in the world am I going to put away $2,000 a month when my monthly income is only $3,000, and that's before taxes? So you're wondering, right? So remember those two objectives: your current lifestyle and your future lifestyle are both being established with your current income. So if your current income is not enough to maintain your current lifestyle and build your future lifestyle when you're ready to retire, then something different needs to happen. Something different needs to happen, all right? So the dollar amount invested monthly today, there's nothing going in there. This is an example, y'all. This is an example. Okay, so you need about $2,000. So now let's see how we can get this $2,000. And it's be like magically, seems like. Okay, so step one, we're going to use 3 smart cash flow strategies. Okay, the first strategy is business income. Do you have not a second job, but do you have a home-based business? Do you have a home-based business? Okay, business income. You need some type of other cash flow that is being generated to help offset your shortage here. Okay, most people will have a shortage, but they have nothing to offset that shortage. Okay, so these numbers are real. When you're looking at yourself on paper through numbers, it becomes very, very real. But some people faking and shaking like they got it going on, and they really don't. They driving good, they living good, they're wearing good, they're talking good, they go to working good. But reality is their cash flow doesn't really support it. In other words, it's called being broke. Okay? Being broke. You're behind the 8 ball. Okay? You're upside down, if you will. So most people fake it and shake it, and they put on a facade like they got it going on. But then at the end of the day, it's like they're wondering, how am I going to make it next month? How am I going to make it next week? They're waiting for that paycheck to hit the bank. And don't let it be a holiday like it just was, because it's going to be delayed a day or 2, depending on when your payday falls. Okay, so let's just be real. We have to be real with yourself first. Nobody else matters. Be real with yourself. Be real with self first. Okay, so business income. You need a home-based business. I'll keep saying that. You need a home-based business. All right. So generate business income. Whatever amount that is, it can be $100 a month. You'd be surprised what $100 a month properly instructed will do for your financial freedom. You'll be surprised. It takes discipline. Discipline. Don't take that $100 and go blow it. Put it to work, because it will work harder for you than you worked for it all day long. Okay? So step 2 is taxes and withholding. On your job, are you giving away too much in taxes? That's the question. Are you giving away too much in taxes? Over 80% of working class Americans are giving away too much money in taxes. Now, there's nothing we can do about Social Security, Medicare, property taxes, excise tax, and all them other kind of taxes. But your FICA, you can do something about. So that means you need to go and readjust your W-4. If you don't know how to do that, the instructions on how to do it is right there on the form. It's right there on the form. However, if you need assistance with that, reach out to me and I will be more than happy to help you. Okay? And then I will show you how you can maximize what you could possibly get back into your net income by making that adjustment on that form. Okay? So first we had business income. Step 1 was business income. Step 2 was taxes and withholding, minimizing your taxes. And then step 3 is minimizing your expenses with smart consumer purchasing. So that means those recurring expenses that you had, cable bill, cell phone bill, water bill, utility bill, auto insurance, life insurance. If there's a way that you can reduce that, then that's extra income back into your household as well. Reduce those. You don't need all them channels. I mean, let's just be honest. Do you really need all them channels? Do you really need all those features and stuff like that on your cell phone? Okay? I'm just being real. Be mad if you want to. I really don't care. But the truth is the truth, and it will set you free. Hello? Amen. All right. So now, once you get business income generated, home-based business, y'all, you can get started in a home-based business for $20, specifically $19.95. Okay? As of right now, that's not going to last forever. But for $19.95, you can get started in a home-based business and start generating business income, get minimizing your taxes and minimizing your expenses. And then next, you can eliminate your debt. So think about it. If you were totally debt free, what would you be able to do? Totally debt free. I remember the last time I was debt free. Still working on being debt free right now. But the last time I was debt free, I think I was 20 or 21 years old. No, I was 20. I was 20. That was 26 years ago. 26 years ago. And my mindset was, man, I don't have no bills to pay. Let me go make some more. And that's what I did, because I wasn't taught any differently. Okay? And most of us have been taught that way. It's okay. It's a norm to have debt. You don't have to have debt. That includes a car payment and a mortgage. Some people think they'll never pay off a mortgage. You can pay off a mortgage in record time. What it's going to take? Discipline. What it's going to take in addition to that? Maybe some extra cash flow, i.e. home-based business. $20 to get started. Check it out. All right. So your debt elimination. So with the business income, the taxes and withholding, and minimizing your expenses, then you can accelerate your debt elimination with that extra cash flow. This is a plan. This is a financial freedom plan. Okay? Eliminate that debt. And so when you eliminate that debt, then you can start putting that money away into a long-term investment. Yielding you 12%. 8% is moderate. 6% is under par for me. Okay? 8% is moderate. 12% is very good. Very good. So it is possible to get that rate of return on your money. The higher the interest rate, the quicker your money will grow. The faster your money will grow. And then the growth on your money starts to grow. And then that grows, and then that grows if you leave it alone. Okay? So you can be debt free in record time. You can be debt free. Okay? So I know I've hit a lot of points with this financial freedom analysis. So it's going to take, when I first did mine, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go through all these bills, because you know they come in and you just kind of put them to the side, say, well, you got to go, you fell below the line this month, so I'm not going to deal with you. And so when I looked at them all, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And so I was like, wow, okay, all right, this is doable. And so what it did for me is it allowed me to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Ta-da! The light at the end of the tunnel. So here we go. So once you become debt free, once you eliminate your debt, I'm doing my best to look at this camera because I'm looking at myself. Y'all know how I go. So once you become debt free, then you can really do some damage. You can really do something when it comes to building your investment portfolio. There's a concept called cash, asset, cash. So right now, if you take $20 cash, you can purchase an asset called a home-based business. And that home-based business will generate more cash. Okay? Cash, $20. Purchase an asset, a home-based business. $19, $20, $34.95 a month for you to maintain your business, run your business, and have access to the tools to help you reach your financial freedom goal. And that will return to you more cash. You get that? Cash, asset, cash. Example, Oprah Winfrey. She built up cash. She worked for some years as a radio, as a news personality, as a talk show host, and she built up enough cash to buy an asset, Harpo Studios. Ultimately, Harpo Studios. And what did that do for her? It generated more cash. And then she took that cash from that, and she bought and she created or built her own TV network. And what did that do for her? More cash. Cash, asset, cash. Did she start where she is right now? No. She started where she was. And she worked her way up using that concept. Cash, asset, cash. Are you worth $20 initially and $35 a month? $35 a month? Really? $20 initially? What do you spend $20 on? I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at y'all too. $20. Purchase an asset. $35 to maintain that asset that will generate more cash. And guess what? The government will pay for it. That's a whole nother topic, y'all. That's a whole nother topic. But if you want more information, reach out to me. Inbox me. Comment. If you're seeing this on YouTube, reach out to me. Send me a text message. 210-672-7500. Okay? So let's finish up this financial freedom analysis. So once you have inputted all of this information, then you'll be able to see what I call the light at the end of the tunnel. You will then see how your money will grow. And then you'll see the year whether you meet that year or not. The whole point is have a plan. If the plan carries out an extra 2, 3, 5 years, so what? You're going to reach the goal. The goal is financial freedom. So if it takes an extra few years, is it worth it? Is it worth it? And then you just continue that discipline. That's how you build a legacy for your families. That's how you, for your family. That's how you leave an inheritance for your children's children. And there are other ways and strategies to do that as well that are like, I learned one a couple of weeks ago. I was like, wow, my mindset just grew. It just ballooned out. I was like, wow, I would have never thought of that. So it behooves you to read and to listen. Okay? You can always learn something from everybody. All right? So financial freedom analysis is the blueprint to your financial freedom goal. So what you have is a plan. A plan. But you got to get down to the nitty gritty first in order to bring this to fruition. Okay? You got to get your hands dirty. You got to play in the dirt. And you have to plant the seed. And then the watering is your discipline and your consistency with following through with the plan. Will you stray? Is it possible that you will stray here and there? Yes. If you fell off the bike, fell off the horse or whatever, just get up, dust yourself off, and hop right back on. That's what you do. Okay? So it's done. This financial freedom analysis, I will offer it to you. I will offer it to you with the agreement that you will take a look at my business program. $20. Anybody can do it. And I would say anybody can do it. Will it be for everybody? Possibly not. I believe it can be. If you're already a business owner, it's almost a necessity. If you want to be a business owner, great possibility, great opportunity. If you just want to get your personal finances together, it's for you too. So it's for everybody and anybody. Okay? So that's all that I have on this financial freedom analysis. If you have any comments or just want to chat about it, again, shoot me an inbox. I'll be more than happy to get on the phone with you. I'm not going to sit up there and chat all day with you on Facebook. I'm not going to do that. We're going to take it offline. So you will have to give me your number and we'll talk. Okay. If you're seeing this on YouTube again, if you're seeing this on YouTube, drop a comment. I will have my number there. My number is 210-672-7500. If you would like for me to, I'm offering a free financial financial freedom analysis. I know what a financial needs analysis is. Financial freedom analysis. But you have to inbox me and say FFA. Text me or inbox me with the initials FFA. FFA. So preferably I prefer you to text me. You'll have to text me because I want to chat with you. Okay? I want to chat with you. It's going to require some personal information to be put out, and I'm going to need you to give me everything so you will have as much of an accurate analysis as possible. Okay? And so, of course, this is for non-business partners because all of my business partners already have access to this. So I'm speaking to those who are not already a part of Project Infinity 5000. Okay? So let's do this, people. We can do this. We can do this. It does not have to be dream and dreary and cloudy. It's humbug. It doesn't have to be like that. You can live the life that you absolutely desire to live. You have to believe that you can, and then you need to have a plan. And this financial freedom analysis is a great place to start. This financial freedom analysis, it can easily go, if you were to go to a professional financial advisor, somebody on Wall Street, out there, this could easily cost you at a minimum $500 for what I will be able to do for you. So treat it as if you're paying me $500, because I could easily charge that and people will pay it just so they know they have a plan. Okay? Put some value on it. Put some value on it. All I'm asking in return is that you take a look at my business program. Take a look at my business program and see how it can work for you. How it will work for you if you work it. You can either work the strategy simply, or you can work the strategies and build by sharing this with other people. If you share it with others, you will get compensated for it, i.e. business income, additional cash flow without getting a second job. Okay? So, and you have me. I am your business partner. I would be your sponsor. I would be your coach, and I would be your mentor, and I will help you reach your goal. Okay? So that's all I have for today. That's how, and that in itself is empowering. All right? So that's all I have for this episode, Wise Wednesday Empowerment Moment, episode 11, Financial Freedom. What is your definition of financial freedom? And how it can empower you. All right. So this is all I have for this Wednesday. This is Ro-Lunda Jackson, the empowerment advocate, encouraging you to capture your vision, step into your purpose, walk in your greatness, and embrace your destiny. Until the next Wise Wednesday Empowerment Moment, you have a blessed day, because you absolutely deserve it. Bye-bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in for our show on today. If you found value in today's empowerment moment, please like our page and share this video. Join us again next Wednesday, same place, same time. Bye-bye for now.